Peace family, Conjure Queen here. In this video, we're going to be talking about certain elixirs and certain herbal tinctures that you can take to heal your body, mind, and spirit. So I'm a strong believer that right before a new season is about to begin, it's really good to do a detox or a cleanse, right? That's when the body is best working with you to remove what doesn't belong and to make way for new things to come. Now, I got a whole list. I don't know if you guys see my recent shorts that I put on YouTube, but I have a lot of vitamins that I take, and a lot of people was requesting for me to do a video talking about each one. So that's what this video is going to be about. It's still a perfect time to do a spring cleanse. So that way, the new season, you don't have to walk into the new season with old energies, okay? You want to go into this new season with a clear mind. And before we even get into that, I do want to announce that we are having a spring equinox event. We're going to do a crown of success prosperity ritual. It's really good to bring in wealth, to bring in success, and also to make everything that you touch successful. Everything that is affiliated with you will be successful, whether it's your relationships, whether it's your business, whether it's your money, whether it's your home life, your family, love life, dating. Everything will be successful. So yeah, make sure that you RSVP. I will drop the link below. And once again, this is a once in a lifetime event. Only once is coming through. After this event is done, when the registration closes, that is it, okay? So yeah, let's talk about some of the things that I'm taking. So when I was staying in Mexico, I was smoking a lot of weed. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Like, I was smoking a lot. My Neptune line runs through Mexico City, so that means, like, you gotta be careful of addictions. You gotta be careful of drugs, and you gotta be careful of like alcoholism and delusions and illusions. And I'm probably going to talk about that in another video, because that Neptune placement showed a lot. Like, it showed fake friends to me. It showed people's true intentions. Like, you got to be really careful with that Neptune placement. But anyway, look, this is, I don't know if it's reversed in the video, but I'm going to put it anyway. So this is really good for respiratory issues. Now, I get a lot of my stuff here in New York. A lot of the vitamins and stuff that I needed, I couldn't find it in Mexico, which was why, like, I was having a lot of health problems, which is why I left too. So yeah, this is bronquilin. Okay, bronquilin is really good. It's like a cough syrup, but it's really good for people who are smokers, who want to get some of that phlegm, mucus, and tar out of their lungs, or if you're having respiratory issues. Another one that's good for respiratory issues I'm taking right now is mullein. Okay, mullein. So many different ways to pronounce it. I always say it either incorrect, but this is what I take. Okay, I take the tincture, so you can just drop some of this in your water. In the beginning of the day. You can take this twice a day, 3 times a day, depending on how heavy of a smoker you are. I like to take my vitamins first thing in the morning. So boom, this mullein right here is really good to clear out the mucus in your lungs. Okay, if you're trying to detox from smoking, whether it's cigarettes, whether it's vapes, whether it's weed, whatever you smoke, and you want to get out, you ready to detox and get that addiction out of your system, I find that this is really good. Okay, yes, it's really good. Now, what else? I also take, let's look at energy now. As far as energy is concerned, my energy levels tend to be very low because I've mentioned before in a previous video that I was born with iron deficiency. Now, people who have iron deficiency, it basically just means that you don't have enough oxygen traveling to vital organs in your body, and also the brain, which can make you feel very fatigued, very tired. It can also cause dark circles under the eyes. This is something that I have, an issue that I have, but I notice, like, whenever I start getting dark circles around my eyes, I start looking tired. I'm like, okay, I need more sleep, but I also need more iron. So this is the iron. Sorry, this is kind of messy. It's a little messy right now because I've been using it. But this is the iron that I use. Okay, what's this called? Floridix. This is one of the best brands. Okay, it doesn't taste that bad. It doesn't constipate you like most iron supplements do, and I find that it does give you that energy. It absorbs into the bloodstream quickly, and you start to feel your energy. You start to feel stronger. Okay, especially if you have blood type O. People who have blood type O tend to have iron problems. I don't know why this is. These people also have struggles with being vegan, veganism and stuff like that. Like, they need meat. They need heme iron. Heme iron is the iron that is connected to blood. Okay, there's non-heme and there's heme iron. Now, people who are vegan who never get sick, they probably have like A blood type, AB blood type, or something like that, which is why they can kind of get away with like just eating plants and not having any real, I'm not gonna say real protein because I know y'all gonna come for me in the comments, but you know, if y'all want to get y'all proteins from beans and stuff like that, that's cool, but some people need more than that. Okay, now this is B12. Now, actually, my massage therapist put me onto this. Okay, this changed my life. If you are a person who struggles with energy, who struggles, let's say you wake up and you always feel tired no matter how much sleep you get, if you having like shortness of breath, things like that, B12 is excellent. Okay, you take this B12 the way that I like to take it, and I know y'all big on like what's the name of the brand and stuff. I think that the brand probably doesn't really matter, but this is Trace. I got this from an herbal health food store right down here in Brooklyn on J Street. Some of you guys may know if you're from Brooklyn. They used to be on Willoughby Street, but they moved to J Street, not too far, like where the old Dwayne Reed used to be. No, let me not say it. Not the old Dwayne Reed. It's not too far. But yeah, it's a health food store on J Street, right downtown Brooklyn, by Metro Tech. B12, they got everything there. And what I like about that store is that they literally, like, they know what you need. They know they shit. And you be like, look, these are the symptoms that I'm having. They'll be like, oh, say no more. This is what you need. So it's kind of like they're doctors, but like natural doctors. And they know, like, they could just look at your face and tell you like what you need. Like, oh, you need some iron. Speaking of which, let me put you guys on to another game changer. Now, Garcinia cambogia, yo, if you want to lose weight, let's say you're an emotional eater. Like, I'm an emotional eater. Sometimes I just eat because I'm bored, or like I just eat because I'm in a certain mood, right? So I know that that's not healthy. So I'm like, okay, how can I trick the body? Like, how can I feel more satiated or full when I am? And so Garcinia cambogia, the same health food store, put me onto this. They was like, yo, take this. What it does is it speeds up your metabolism, and it also suppresses your appetite. So it's like you're not as hungry. You'll probably have a meal and you'll probably take like 2 or 3 bites and be like, yo, I can't even eat no more. So this is similar to that surgery that some girls get. I think it's bypass surgery, or when they put the little cap on their stomach so they don't eat as much. Well, yeah, you can avoid doing that by just taking this, okay? And I definitely noticed a difference. Like, people be like, yo, you losing weight. Like, you know, it's weight that will stay off too, okay? So yeah, make sure that you continually take Garcinia cambogia. This is the liquid form, but they also have the tablet form if you guys prefer that. Now, I also take, these are vitamins that I got when I was in Mexico. Vitamin C, vitamin D3, and it also has zinc in it. These are really good for energy. A lot of people don't realize that you need vitamin C to help the other nutrients absorb into the body. Sometimes when you take your vitamins, and you ever notice when you urinate and your urine is very, very yellow, it means that your body is not absorbing the vitamins that it needed to, and actually it got released into your urine. So your body didn't absorb anything, and that's why you feel drained. And most multivitamins, in mainstream pharmacies do that. Like, they don't really absorb into the body. It's really a scam and a cash grab. But I find that the trick is, and I've learned this by watching Dr. Sebi, he's like, yo, the key is vitamin C. Like, you have to have vitamin C. Like, even when you eat a salad or like any type of greens like spinach or whatever, pour a little bit of lemon juice over it, or have some lemonade right behind it so that it can absorb better into your bloodstream, and you'll feel the nutrients absorb into your tissues, into your blood, into your body. Okay, so what else? I have black seed oil. This actually, I just discovered that I got this like mostly for, travel size, like if I'm feeling sick. This is also good to like clean out the body if you want to just clean, it cleans everything out. But also, Spinks had accidentally scratched me. And so I'm like, dang, where did scratch come from? So I didn't have anything to clean it with. And at the top, on the top of my head, I thought, oh wait, I got black seed oil. This is known to be like antibacterial or whatever. So I put a little bit on this on it. Yo, my cut healed so fast. Like, I've never seen any of those like ointments and stuff ever heal my cut that fast. So listen, I think that having black seed oil, to heal your wounds, to heal cuts or marks on your body, even take it internally. You could put this externally or internally or externally. Black seed oil is really, really good. A lot of people in the South and West Indian people swear by it. Fish oil, okay? Probably the vegans don't want this, but fish oil is really good for the brain. It's good for thinking. It's good for concentration, for focus, for memory. It's also good for like hair, skin, eyes, and joint support. If you're always feeling aches and pains in your body, you might need some fish oil. Okay. Now, liquid chlorophyll. And guys, mind you, I have some of these elixirs on my Amazon store. I actually dropped the link below. Okay, for you guys wondering where you can get it from, if you live in an area that doesn't have health food stores, you can get it from my website. And you can also Google it if it's not on the Amazon store. Now, this is liquid chlorophyll. Now, I use a different brand. The one that I use on my Amazon link is better than this one, but you know, I was in New York. I needed some liquid chlorophyll quickly, and I got this. Now, what is liquid chlorophyll? Liquid chlorophyll is excellent for the skin. It's an internal deodorant. So you know how some people don't wear deodorant, like their breath never stink, they wake up, they never have dragon breath. Like, this is really good. Like, let's say if your coochie stink, this will help. Like, drink this, coochie smell gone. If you got body odor, drink this, body odor gone. Okay, like if you have dragon breath, stink breath, look, take this, gone. I'm telling you, like, liquid chlorophyll, not only does it help with your skin and your hair, like people will start noticing like, oh, you got a little glow. Yeah, it's literally, liquid chlorophyll is plant blood. Okay, like the literal essence of the plant. And people may need this, especially if you have iron deficiency or energy problems. And it's also good for digestion. So it's good to help clean out your intestines if you have like constipation. I wouldn't say that it's a laxative. It's not. It's just a natural internal cleanser, a deodorant. Okay, that's what liquid chlorophyll is for. It cleans the blood too. What else we have here? We have activated charcoal. Now, activated charcoal, I like to take this whenever, let's say I'm about to go out with some friends and they want to have a drink or two. I have a really low tolerance to alcohol because I used to drink a lot when I was younger, okay? So now my body's just kind of like, we can't take alcohol. What I do is I take a few tablets of this before I go out, and literally you won't have a hangover, okay? No matter how much you drink, take this, all right? And even if you forget, you can take it after, before you go to bed. Yes. And this yo, raspberry leaf, this is really good for if you have, let's say, like, this is good for people who want to have a smooth delivery. This is also good for people going through menopause. Like, it's really good for the woman's reproductive organs. And I find, ladies, that when you drink raspberry leaf, like, I like to just drink this because it's relaxing to me. But it gives you that wet girl, okay? Like, I'm talking about dripping wet. You might be like, dang, did I pee myself? Like, no, girl, you just wet. Like, raspberry leaf will have you dripping, okay? And your boo will be like swimming in it. I'm telling you, raspberry leaf is really good. So yeah, if you want some amazing sex, and let's say you got a D appointment coming up, make sure you drink some raspberry leaf the night before, the morning of, okay? And right before you go, and put it on them, girl, okay? Put it on him. Now, I think that's everything. Oh, one last thing. I actually take this. I got this in Mexico. Okay, this is actually a whole entire brand. Zenzai. They make the limitless pills, like for the North Tropics. I don't know if they have that in America. I only have seen this in Mexico, but I take this to help me sleep. Like, sometimes my mind is very active. I find that people who are very smart, intellectual, creatives, like, they're always up at witching hour. Like, that's between like 12 midnight always to like 4 a.m. And because of that, sometimes it's hard for us to sleep because we're thinking of all these ideas. But this puts me to sleep and I wake up feeling refreshed and rejuvenated, okay? Plus, I take all my other vitamins before I go to sleep again, so that way my body is healing, is replenishing before I wake up for the new day. And yes, I believe those are all of the vitamins that I take. I showed you guys everything. Did I show these women vitamins? I don't think I showed these. But these women vitamins I take just because there's certain vitamins that women need that, you know, we don't get in our everyday diet. But there's maca, there's collagen, and other vitamins. And I know a lot of you guys ask me, like, what do I use for my skin? How is my skin so clear? Like, the key, ladies, the key is collagen. Like, that's what it is. Like, make sure that your creams have collagen in it. Also taking collagen supplements, and I also have that in my Amazon store in the link below. And you'll notice like immediately when you start taking it, like this texture of your skin will be different. Like you'll start looking more younger. Like people will be like, yo, are you aging backwards? Like, yeah, like don't underestimate collagen, okay? And the rest of the vitamins that I take, because they all work together, even though it seems like a lot, and it's not expensive. The place that I go to, they take food stamps, which is another side story real quick before I go. Tell me why I came to New York and I found my old food stamp card and something was like, girl, let me see if this works. Like I haven't used this in a minute. So I hand it to the guy. I'm like, I just want to see if this works, and tell me that shit was working. But not only was it working, girl, I had $1,000 on my food stamps. You know, okay, when the food stamps hit, it's a different type of feeling. Listen, don't judge me. I came from poverty, and that's a different type of happiness. When you know food is about to be put on the table because the food stamps hit, right? Yes. And I don't give a damn. I have no shame. Yep, I still use those food stamps. And if you want food stamps and you don't know how to get it, hit me up, because I know how to connect you to get some food stamps for you and your family. Because times is hard out here, and ain't nobody got time for the government and their games. Okay. Now, governments be milking us. I see no problem with milking them. Hello, they're here to serve the people anyway, right? So, with that being said, family, I hope that this video was helpful. If you have any questions, or if there's any particular vitamins or detox routines that you have for the spring coming in, drop it below. Let us know, share your experiences, and also don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe so you'll be always notified of new videos, and hit that bell. Ashe, okay, Conjure Queen signing out. Peace.